Second grade, week 29. Teachers, this week we're going to make straw rockets. This is what we need. We need a straw. We need a little piece of clay. And it's a very tiny amount of clay. And make sure you tell your kids that the smaller the clay, the less mass the nose takes up. Because when I first started, I put a great big piece of clay on and my rocket went thump. So it takes 0.4 grams of clay. And on second grade, we're going to start with some fins. Kindergarten and first grade did these rockets without fins, but I think second grade is able to tape them on. And I'm going to show you how I made the fins. Took an index card, and I just cut the corners off, all four sides. And then I'm going to kind of even them up and make sure they're all the same size, because we have noticed through several trials that it's the size of the fins that's equal that does well. So I'm just going to lay all my patterns on here, if I can figure it out, and make sure that my fins are all pretty equal, and I'm going to have to trim them down. So I'm just going to use the smallest one as a pattern, and maybe second grade can't do this, you know. It's not going to make that big a difference if they don't have exact fins. So we're going to look at the shape of the fin here. And it takes a little coordination with the tape and the fins to get them on there correctly. So here's a rocket. I'm going to put that flat side down. And I'm going to put me a little piece of tape right here. And then before I squeeze that tape down, I'm going to stick me another fin in here. And I'm getting them all even with the bottom of my rocket. So that's what one side looks like. And then I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to do the same thing. And I just really don't know if second grade can do this. Maybe I'm asking too much. But at least they can try, because we got a good launch with fins, and I'm not going to squish my tape down. I'm going to stick my other fin in here. Now I've got 4 fins, and they're all pretty equal. I can stick another piece of tape right in here, a little piece of tape, and make it kind of spread apart. So I can come in here and do the same thing. Doesn't take a lot of tape. I know kids like tape, and they like to waste tape. More tape, more mass. That's what you can tell them. Now we got this little rocket ready to go. In just a minute, you'll see the launch. Mr. Ivy's our rocket launcher. Let's go rocket launcher that I got, and you can see that it works off of a big spring with air pushing on that straw. Pushes air down in there, and it launches the straw. I'm going to try and get the launch for you and track it. Well, I didn't get it tracked, but you see where the straw is. And we're going to do 3 trials. The paper's going to look like this that your kids will record on. They can make any adjustments between trial 1, trial 2, and trial 3. They don't get any more clay. They can change up the fins, and they can change the shape of the clay, but they don't get any more clay. And I will be with you most of the time to help you do this. So we're going to do this out in the hall of the foyer at elementary.